Hiya, Amy here, and I have a clean and simple card to make for you today using the Mountain Edger Stencils. Now these three stencils are called Mountain Edger 1, 2, and 3, and they're just a few of many in the shop at A Colorful Life Designs, and I'll talk more about them and what makes them so innovative and awesome as this video goes on. But I'm basically going to set the top and bottom pieces in the order that I want to use them off to the side. So I'm getting everything ready that I need, but I'm just going to use one simple ink pad, and it's going to be single layer and super fun. So here's my Wendy Vecchi station tool, my blending brushes, and here's some photos of the card that I'm going to make for you. I just use one color with varying levels of heavy-handedness to create that gradation in color. And here's the inside of the card. Now to start, I'm just kind of, wiping off some smuts and managed to put ink all over my card base. I have no idea where it came from, but what the, Anyway, grab another card base and use that one with a panel to cover it up for a future card. You can see here, train wreck, dropping stuff all over the place. Anyway, I'm trying to get it off with my sand eraser to no avail, so I do end up grabbing another card base. I was a train wreck here. This should have told me to just walk away. Honestly, I was struggle bus through this whole process, but it happens to all of us, right? So I'm showing you my mistakes too, because we all make them. Anyway, I have the top portion of the first stencil, and I'm going to come in with the heaviest hand, and you can see it's shifting on me. I'm seriously struggling through this whole card. But that's the beauty of these stencils. They're so easy to use. It looks complicated because I'm struggle bus, but even if it shifts on you, it's not going to matter in the long run. I got this new little Positively Everything tool from Simon Says Stamp, so I'm using that to hold down my my ink pad. This is a mini Catherine Pooler ink pad. I think it's called Royal Treatment. So this is just the one color that I'm using in this whole design for the stamping and for the blending. And you can see I'm just coming in with the heaviest hand and really saturating that first layer. Now what's cool about these stencils is then you can follow up and take the masking piece and cover up the first layer that you did before you lay down the next layer. So this is kind of optional. You'll see as I'm getting frustrated in a moment with them shifting around on me. I don't normally have this issue, but you'll see I get frustrated and then I kind of just don't do the masking option. So you don't really need to mask off the bottom, but it is nice, especially if you're using different colors and you don't want to contaminate. Now, since I'm going from dark to light as I move backward in the scene, see, it's shifting on me again. I'm getting so frustrated. But you can see as I move darker to lighter with the heavy-handedness, see here, I'm over it, getting rid of the mask. But it doesn't really matter so much because you are using the same color in this case. So if you're worried about it, you can use pixie spray to hold them down, but honestly, I've used these so many times now and you don't really need it. I was just having an off day like we often do, right? But I'm just going lighter handed as I move back farther in the scene, and I can create this variation in color with just the one ink. So heaviest hand in the front, closest to the viewer, and then you just kind of get lighter handed as you move back in the scene. So that's how I created this look. You can absolutely use the top and bottom masking pieces, and they do absolutely add to the versatility of this type of stencil. Now here is the Altitude stamp set I was mentioning before. This is the only stamp set currently in the shop at A Colorful Life Designs, but Mary Kay created these specifically to go with this release when it came out in August, and I just love it. It's so perfect. It's such heartfelt sentiments. I love the fonts. I love that they're mixed fonts, but I decide I want nice and straight because, you know, it's a very simple design, so you don't want a crooked sentiment. So I got this grid transparency in my order as well from Simon Says Stamp. So I'm using that to help me make sure that I have the stamp nice and straight on my composition. And again, I'm stamping and ink blending directly on a card base, so this will be really nice and flat, easy to ship. And I'm using that same Royal Treatment purple just to kind of stamp the sentiment. So very monochromatic. This would be great for gender neutral cards, even masculine cards. And I was asked by a lovely lady named Therese who watches my videos. I was asked to create more with these Mountain Edger stencils, so this is for you if you're watching. I wanted to create again to give you an example of how fun and easy these stencils are to use. And I took a couple more of the stamp set. It says the best view comes after the hardest climb, and again using that same purple, so just one ink through the whole design and just stamping those on the inside of this single layer card. So super easy, came together in a snap. Despite my troubles and my struggling, I promise it's easy. But I hope you enjoyed this. I will link other videos where I've used these Edger stencils and some other ones in the shop in the video description box below. Be sure to use my coupon and save some cash if you shop some stencils. And I appreciate you watching. I'll check you next time. Bye.